Am I back? Let's try that again. The music disappeared. You might need to refresh. It's still playing on my end. Oh, jeez. Hey, Brian. How was your stream? Ugh. Nice. I've heard good things about that game. My day has been a absolute waste today. I dropped my kid off at school, sat down on my very comfortable couch, threw on an episode of Star Trek to watch, and then promptly fell asleep. And I remained asleep from about 10 a.m. until 4 o'clock. My brain was like, no, we aren't doing shit today. Yeah. Big dad move on that one. Oh well, clearly I needed it. I'm feeling pretty darn good now. Okay, bear with me just for a few moments here. So I can put a couple of social media posts up. You unlocked more on X. I don't care. Okay, I'm briefly looking away from chat so I can just drop these links and Let's see if we can summon the Friday crew. Okay. That'll do. Hello, then. Okay. Let me just refresh my chat window here. And we crack on with the cook. That sounds like I am making it when I say it like that. We will crack on with the Twitch terms of service appropriate cooking. This time being chicken. Please don't, man. Just gotta fill you. So yeah, slight deviation from plans. I was going to cook steak tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. Mainly because my son pulled the skin off this shallot yesterday, and I didn't want it to turn into a wrinkly ball sack onion, so we're cooking it today. Ooh, mod whip. How delightful. If anyone wants to cook along with me, if you happen to have Montreal-Spiced chicken, shallots, potato, carrots, and zucchini, and maple syrup and soy sauce, you're welcome to. The recipe card is available at !menu. Or if you have a CSI Miami computer, you can tell it to enhance, upscale the image you see right here. To start, preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, which I now know is about 230 degrees Celsius. Why does no one really use the word centigrade anymore in place of Celsius? To my limited understanding, they are both the same unit of measure. Is it just because one's simpler and you can't really fit the word centigrade on a bottle? Question with Dad. Hey Google. Okay Google. What's the difference between Celsius and centigrade?
According to Brannan, interestingly, centigrade is an old-fashioned name for Celsius. The freezing point of water for Celsius is 0 degrees Celsius, whereas the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius.
Are you hearing this shit? I did not plan to be personally attacked by Google and called old-fashioned. Fuck you, Google. God damn. I just got clapped by the internet. To quote Morty from Rick and Morty, "This is unacceptable!" Old-fashioned unit measure. Ah. Well, oddly enough, well into the 90s, my teachers were still using the word centigrade. And they were still using it on TV as well. And we're back. It's always the Friday streams where my shit seems to disconnect. Uh-oh, Twitch servers buckling under everyone streaming on a Friday evening. Now I know. The more you know. Okay. After that short little tangent, preheating your oven to 450F or 230C. Bring a large pot of water, salted, because the phrase season your shit also applies to water in some cases. Bring that to a boil. Peel and cut your potatoes into 1-inch pieces. Peel and cut your shallot into 1/4-inch pieces. Peel and cut your carrot into 1/4-inch half moons. Cut your zucchini into 1/2-inch half moons. Now, we are not going to be peeling our pataties. I don't think it was your camp internet. I lost my connection to Twitch for a brief moment, so you may have to refresh. Sorry about that. If anyone's joining here for the first time and is just lurking and afraid to speak up, we're a very small community full of very friendly people, and I only bite when asked nicely. So come say hi. Lynn, how's your vacation been? I've seen some of your photos in the Discords. And Lucy, how was your day? Brian, how was your day? Hope work has treated you well. Everyone, tell me about your weekend plans. I just have large amounts of housework to do in mine. I need to get down and dirty with my vacuum cleaner. And by that I mean my house is getting dirty and I need to use my vacuum cleaner to reverse that. Because while I have gremlin energy, I do not want to have a gremlin living situation. We are also going to be doing a double stream tonight. It's going to be food and Baldur's Gate 3. So we are going to cook these potatoes for about 12 to 14 minutes while I continue to prep the veggies. Ah, I broke my carrot. Let me know if it's a little dark on my camera. I can turn on some lights. Actually, it is looking a little dark. There we go. That's what we want out of a vacation, Simslin. That is what the end result needs to be. You know what, I should get into the habit of actually reading the chats in full so that anyone who's just watching in audio only listen. Simslin, lots of lovely time with fantastic people. Last couple of days has left me super happy, relaxed and fulfilled. Very best by the people that have come into my life for the last few years. Honestly, that right there is the most healthy and wholesome flex a person could throw down. And it is goals for anyone. Cut shallot into 1/4-inch pieces. Any plans for the weekend? Brian, any plans? Brian might be AFK grabbing snacks because my streams make him hungry. Did want the zucchini and hot greens as well. Okay. No plans? Brian with no plans. Honestly, feel that. There are some people out there who like, must plan every aspect of my life, must be always doing. I'm like, live slow, die whenever. Oh no, when I say energy, I'm using the meme. This gives me X energy. Not you must align your vibrations with the universe and become one. Oh, that ain't me. That's in reply to Sendelin saying, I'm not sure I buy into much of that vibration frequency or energy ideas, but some people make me wonder. The circle keeps getting better and better. What I do buy into, though, is that the better the quality of people you surround yourself with, the better a person you tend to become. Because good people tend towards lifting each other up, and you know, driving them forward to doing bigger and better things, and also supporting them when they need help. This is gonna watch TV. Honestly, I dig it. As I said at the start of my stream, I fell asleep in front of my TV today for about 7 hours. Wasn't so much watching it. Well, any dad worth his salt will say he was watching it if you come and turn it off. I was watching that with your eyes closed. Yes. Have I watched The Ring? Hold on, let me back in the chat for a second. Francis is going to go food shopping. As a food and drinks streamer, I can only approve of this course of action. As someone supported, helpfully reminded by Stream Elements, as someone supported and sponsored by HelloFresh, maybe consider ordering a HelloFresh box instead of going food shopping. Save yourself some time. Hashtag ad. Lucy says, have I watched Rings of Power? No. I am steadfastly refusing to watch that, because as soon as I saw the announcement that that it was going to be aired, this is a money grab for me to milk a beloved franchise of whatever spending power is left in its fan base. Alarm went off. I know it's a really long-winded name for an alarm, but that alarm went off in my head. I heard they aren't renewing it for the next season. Am I wrong on that? Pretty sure it was cancelled. Yeah. Wait, you said yes and then said no. Yes, it was cancelled? Oh. You know what? These pieces are a little bit too chunky. Oh, if you want to hear an awesome wolf song, there is a YouTuber / Twitch streamer who goes by the name Jonathan Young. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me. Jesus. quickly search Twitch to make sure I get his username correct. There we go. So yeah, Jonathan Young Music, super cool streamer. He does some fantastic music. He both streams and does YouTube. He's done a lot of covers of like Disney songs, anime intros. He does metal, and in an alternate universe, I'm sure I'm metal time with Dad. Meanwhile, pat chicken dry with paper towels, season with Montreal-Spiced blend. Okay. Need my paper towels. Running out of cooking space here. Or countertop space. Have I heard Diggy Diggy Hole? Yes. Yes, I have. Diggy Diggy Hole. Okay. So we're going to take a sharp left turn here for my lo-fi music to this song. Incur copyright strike, not copyright warning on my channel, not a strike. Just enjoy this. This is Icy Fire, covered by Jonathan Young. I want to throw out that's an unbelievably low note. half a cup of milk into the potatoes. Quarter teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of butter in the potatoes with your metal music. Climbing the trees. Shouldn't get so pumped while holding very sharp knives. It's dangerous. Yeah, that was Jonathan Young. If you guys have not heard his music before, he has done a lot of covers. He's covered a lot of Disney music as well. Go give him a follow on YouTube. The algorithm has not been kind to him lately, and honestly, he deserves to make it. Anyone who's a self-starter, especially in music, doing their own work, they deserve all the help they can get. I mean, in a few of his streams as well, he's a solid guy. Can I do that growl? No. No, I cannot. This is the lowest I can go in my singing voice. Below that and it starts to crack. I am able to actually sing though. Could not do the raw. That requires like years and years and years of vocal training. Okay, that is the potatoes done. I should have thought about this earlier. Because I didn't use russet potatoes, I used the little golden ones that I was meant to cook in yesterday's chowder. That the milk would be too much. So my mashed potatoes are a little bit scuffed. A bit too watery. But you know what? They'll still be tasty. Alright. Do a little switcheroo here. Oh, you know, that's all standard dad stuff. One of the songs I've sung most frequently is Edelweiss from The Sound of Music. Absolutely beautiful lullaby. I used to sing my son to sleep with it, and even though I haven't sung it to him in a few years now, he still knows the lyrics to it off by heart. Okay, so we're going to add our Montreal seasoning to our chicken now that we've patted it dry. We're going to get a tablespoon of oil into our pan and get that up to a medium. Cinderland's going to start bugging when she can't sleep. Left for it. Okay, while we wait for that pan to heat up, just gonna go plug my online status to a couple of places. Okay. Pan is looking hot. Isn't it? Sizzle. So we're cooking this for about 2 minutes on each side, just to get a sear. We're going to bake it in the oven, along with the zucchini. For about 8 to 12 minutes. Peyton Parish? Oh. What is a Peyton Parish? Nice. I'm always there for Disney covers and metal songs, and I'm definitely there for Viking centered. Hey Lucy, have you heard of a band called Chorissas? They, I think they're Finnish, but they have branded their metal battle metal. In fact, one of their first album was called Battle Metal, I believe. There's also the Swiss folk metal band Eluvete, which is, I'll type the name in because it isn't typed how it sounds. But Eluvete is an interesting band because they incorporate. That's right. Thank you, Lucy, for providing that. They incorporate traditional folk music instruments into their metal, such as the amusingly named hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy. The instruments they play, the folk instruments that they play, are like sometimes decades older than the players themselves are. All right. Chicken's done. Just gonna quickly get anything that's baked on my pan off of it. Lovely. Okay. Chicken down onto the middle rack of your preheated oven. You're gonna cook that bad boy for about 12 minutes. We have an ad break coming up, guys. Anyone who's not subscribed and lurking, got a 90-second ad break coming up in 7 seconds. So I'm going to pause my cooking and just chit chat for the next minute and a half, or just have you guys some music. It depends if people talk to me. Call of the Mountains is an excellent album for Elevete. I hope I'm saying that name correctly as well. Damn it. I washed that too quickly. Oh well, lost a bit of flavor by doing that. What I was meant to do was, in the frying pan, cook the shallots instead of giving it a quick rinse. My bad. Okay. 8 tablespoons of water into a small pan. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. Back at it with the butter. About a tablespoon. Butter does make things better. So, relief to see that fats in food are becoming less demonized. Okay. Butter hasn't quite melted yet. Once that butter is done, oh damn it, I was getting my butter again. You know what? I was going to say I'm not going to fry the shallots in butter, but that would be a terrible mistake. Shallots should always be fried in butter. The shallot is a very rich vegetable. If you do not fry it in butter, take away that richness. So aside from baking, is there anything else that people would want to see me prepare on this little old channel of mine? Any particular meals? Any non-meal kit meals? I think TOS allows us to describe or to talk on a surface level about sex, just not any graphic depictions of sex acts. Which, unfortunately for anyone wanting to redeem a read of 50 Shades of Grey, does preclude me from doing a live read of 50 Shades of Grey. Bring me 1,000 subscribers and I'll make an OnlyFans channel where I read smut for people. I'm still not in the habit of reading out people's chats. Finland said, life is too short for bad food or bad music for TOS purposes. And now she's sad that she can't redeem her points for me to read 50 Shades of Grey. My inner goddess is crying out. I can only remember a few lines from it because of that stupid Gilbert Gottfried video. If anyone lurking in chat hasn't seen it, and is in a place where they can play something wildly inappropriate, go look up Gilbert Gottfried, 50 Shades of Grey. If you don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, he's the voice of Iago the Parrot from Aladdin. So just imagine that incredibly raucous nasal voice reading the world's most popular smut. It's so funny. The video's a few years old now, but cracks me up every time. Oh, and it's got video as well on his face, so you can see his facial expressions as he says these words. That video is a masterpiece. I would play it on my channel, but I don't want to get banned. Because even though it is comedy, I don't know. They're not worth the risk. Not worth the risk, folks. Maybe I'll switcheroo here. Lucy just opened up the video for Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades of Grey. If anyone's lurking in chat watching that video, I want to hear your views on it. So we are going to not yeet our shallots out of the pan. We're going to cook these shallots down for about 3 minutes. Somebody is emailing me. New login to X. Yes, that was me. Okay, potatoes, carrots are cooking nicely. We are getting golden brown on our shallots. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil here. Just a splash. Carrots are almost done. Chicken is approaching being done. Let's check in on that. Need some longer in there. Okay. So, to our shallots, we are adding soy sauce. Big sizzle. Adding maple syrup. Liquid Canada right there. We are stirring our carrots because if we don't, they're going to burn. Okay, carrots are done. And we're going to add a quarter cup of water to our shallots, maple syrup, and soy sauce. I should really just make that my go live announcement from moving forward, is this stream will make you hungry. Quarter cup of water in the pan. It says whisk to combine, but we don't need to whisk. Seems very aggressive. Simmer this guy over medium heat. 1 to 2 minutes till the sauce thickens. Season your shit. Pepper. Peppa Pig. That's what they call an intrusive thought right there. That stupid theme song plays on repeat in my head sometimes. Okay. Here we go. Grab a chicken and zucchini. Out of the oven. Sidlin says, Peppa Pig song, those are the kind of intrusive thoughts that she gets. I mean, good company then. I believe the term for that is actually called echolalia, where you could say the start of something that most people know, like a tune, and someone who has echolalia will complete it. So if someone is familiar with da 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 da, then in their head or out loud they'll go da 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 da. use this power I've just equipped you with wisely, because you can really fuck with some people who are neurospicy with that. Others are not the types of intrusive thoughts. Monamia? That sounds like a rejected Disney title for a film about a Polynesian princess. And, as expected, I have activated the tune inside Cinderlin's head. I knew I'd get someone with it. When I was at university, I had a friend who would constantly get stuck with, this is the song that has no end. It just goes on and on, my friend song, in her head, and it would haunt her for weeks. I am blessed that it never sticks with me. Words are like magic. They're like really shitty mind control if you say the right words in the right order with the right inflection. Okay, thinly slice chicken. Chicken. That chicken thing is also an intrusive thought. If anyone's watched The Fifth Element before, there's a scene Lilu eats chicken for the first time. There's chicken good, and that has lived rent-free in my fucking head for about 15 years now. Chicken good. I am on the wrong scene. Sisman says, I now have both those songs looping in my head now. Thank you very much. At the same time, that is a very cursed experience. I kind of actually do apologize for inflicting that on you. My bad. You'll get me back this. I'm sure you will. Given that you have access to me on a weekly basis, at least 5 days a week, there will be some time on some day where your revenge falls upon me. I'll get you one day, Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Did anybody grow up with the children's show Inspector Gadget? Hell yeah. What a great, wholesome show that was. Folks, don't forget to hydrate. Alright, we are going to get this mashed potato plated up. And our chicken is going to go on top of that. On a complete tangent, if anyone is looking for a webcam, Logitech makes amazing cameras. This camera is wildly out of its element as a office webcam being used above a stovetop, and it's doing remarkably well. Okay. Serve our carrots to the side. Now, all of these kits are portioned out for 2 portions. So literally the other half is just going into a Tupperware and will become lunch tomorrow. Brian, as always, thank you so much for showing up to my streams. I hope you have a good sleep. Tomorrow we're cooking steak, so I hope to see you come back for that. Looking good already, right? I'm literally just eating all of my leftovers into the same Tupperware like a degenerate, because it's just me eating them. It doesn't need to look nice. But I still do feel so dirty that I'm doing it. Okay. I'm a little dissatisfied with how these zucchinis shaped up in the oven. So we're adding the last step to this cook. We're just going to get these zucchinis a little bit more golden brown in a frying pan. I'm putting them in individually because they are more brown on one side where they've been lying flat on the baking tray. So I don't want to overcook on that side. My fault for not thinking about it and turning them in the oven for a more even cook. But as with all mistakes in life, you do not dwell on them because there's nothing to be gained in looking too long at your own screw-ups. Analyze them, learn from them, and if you're fortunate enough to be able to, you fix them. And the ones that you can't, process whatever grief you have to process, depending on the size of your fuck up. Chalk that experience. Mistake's only really a mistake when you do it a second time, because it means you never learn from it the first. This pan smells delicious, by the way, because it has the remaining traces of shallot, soy, and maple in it. So we're actually grabbing up a bit of that and essentially glazing our zucchini with it. Okay, that's quite long enough. My light is getting way too yellowed out in here. Must fix that. Kitchen lights. Oh, it's so bright. No. Oops. There we go. I think what I'm actually going to do is put these lights on a timer, so as we get close, as it gets darker outside, the lights will actually auto adjust to brighten up the stream. Cinderlin says I'm a flash banging chat. That's the closest I can get to flashing chat on Twitch. Alrighty. Tomorrow's lunch. Delicious and prepared. Dinner served. Montreal-spiced chicken with maple soy sauce, zucchini, and carrot. I am looking forward to this. Because the unfortunate side effect of sleeping all day is I didn't eat all day either. Just going to rinse my knives off here. If you are the proud owner of a sharp knife, don't let it sit in the water. Be kind to your blades. If you are the ashamed owner of a dull knife, sharpen your shit. I'll wave my knife at you in a vaguely threatening manner. But not in a way that can be construed as inciting violence, because that's no-no land, that's TOS time. Apparently, our bodies require fuel, and we can't just power ourselves on self-loathing. And I mean, I'd really like to dispute that fact, personally. I know, right? Right, Lucy saying we can't. Cinderlin saying, "Wait, we're supposed to eat." Yeah, apparently we can't just power ourselves on self-loathing alone, and that our bodies need maintenance. And caffeine, yeah, Lucy, and casual alcoholism. Is that my screen being blurry, or is it my photo being blurry? It's my photo being blurry. Unacceptable! Okay. Thumbnail for stream. Alright folks, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm not going to raid into anyone. I'm going to take probably half an hour. I'm going to house this meal, then make sure my Baldur's Gate mods are in the correct load order so it doesn't break during my live stream. So yeah, I will be going live again at probably about 8 PM Mountain Standard Time. So whatever that is in your time, go do the conversions. I'm not Google and I'm not doing it for you. But I would love to see you there. I haven't actually ever completed Baldur's Gate 3, primarily because every time I get into it, every time I got into it previously, I'd mod it, and then a major content patch would come out and break all the mods and break my save games. Then I'd be like, fuck it. So this time round, patch 7 was the big one. I don't think they're going to be doing any more major patches for a while. So we're going to go for an actual clear. And no save scumming either. If I screw up and die, then I screw up and die. Alright folks, hopefully see you in about 30 minutes. Bye bye.